Soapbox? What a stupid name. Who'd call something that? Only a fucking moron.
Hey guys, welcome to another 2-Bit podcast video, and as you can tell by the beginning here, it's just me today, so I thought I would splice in a little old school soapbox for you there. It's just me here today, 2-Bit, and I'm going to be talking about the Xbox 360 ceasing production. Before I give my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and go through what Phil Spencer quoted or stated today about the 360 ending its production, and this is what he had to say. Xbox 360 means a lot to everyone in Microsoft, and while we've had an amazing run, the realities of manufacturing a product over a decade old are starting to creep up on us, which is why we have made the decision to stop manufacturing new Xbox 360 consoles. We will continue to sell existing inventory of Xbox 360 consoles with availability varying by country. Now, I gotta say I'm kind of a little bummed about this because I just realized how old I'm getting. That's about it. But this is to be expected, really. I mean, that's a really good run. A decade-long run is a really good run. Especially when you consider the only system or brand that's ever had a decade-long run has always been the PlayStation. The PS1, I remember it had roughly a decade-long run. As far as I'm not exactly sure when they ended production, but I know the PS1 was still getting games well into the PS2's lifespan. And the same with the PS2. I believe the PS2's last game came out in like 2011, so that was like a whole 10 years after the PS2 had come out, but for the Xbox brand, this is the first time they've had like a decade-long console, so it is something special, and the 360 was special and very successful, but it's time. I mean, we're talking about a piece of consumer electronic technology that came out in 2005, folks, and it's 2016. That's well over 10 years. And that's it's time. They need to focus fully on producing the Xbox One, which I don't even know why they continued producing the 360 after the Xbox One came out. To me, that makes no sense because you want people to buy your new console. So, I mean, as much as the 360, as well as it did, it was like, I don't get why they did. I believe Sony did the same thing, where they kept producing the PS3, and I don't get it. When your new piece of technology comes out, that's when the old one should cease production. There was still plenty of 360s to sell back in, 2013, so it's not like it hurt them, really. So I believe it's time. I can look back, and it was a great system. I actually went through a rough time in my life when I bought a 360, and that kind of helped me get back into gaming. The 360 actually helped me get back into retro gaming because I bought the Sega Genesis or Sonic Collection or something, whatever it was called, and that got me back into retro gaming. So I have a soft spot for the 360. It was a great little system, and it was an awesome run. But at the same time, I'm sitting there going, it is time. It's not like they're cutting it. It's not like the original Xbox. The original Xbox, they just dropped. It came out in 2001. And then as soon as the 360 was coming out in 2005, they just dropped the freaking original Xbox like a sack of potatoes. So this time it was different. They fully supported the 360 well beyond its lifespan. So I think it's a good time to let it rest. In production. There's still tons of them out there on the market, so you can still buy them. So it's not like, there's going to be a shortage of 360s or 360 parts or accessories. So you don't have to worry about that. But as far as, the new market goes, yeah, it's time. I always feel weird walking into any major retail store, be it Best Buy or Target or even hell Walmart, and I'm still seeing PS3 and Xbox 360 games. In some cases, I still see some Wii games here and there. And to me, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just weird because it's just kind of like that's over 10 years old, and it's time for us to move on. It's the the Wii U is here, the Xbox One is here, and the PS4 is here. That's what, I think they need to be pushing. But yeah, the 360 is way past its lifespan, and it's time to let it go. You'll still be able to get it, at used shops and whatnot. There's so many 360s out there, and even accessories and whatnot. So I don't see there being a shortage of 360 stuff. So you'll still be able to, if you want 360, you'll still be able to get it. It's just they're not going to be producing it anymore, which is smart. I mean, you got to focus on producing the Xbox One and possibly an Xbox One Slim, or hardware upgrades in the future. It is time. I think it was a little ridiculous for it to go this long. I actually think 2013 or even 2012 should have been roughly the cutoff time. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I will say the 360 is definitely in my top 10. Not my top 5, but in my top 10 consoles of all time. And please let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the 360, or hell, even the PS3 or the original Wii, just about the 7th gen in general, because that generation has kind of rode into the sunset, and I don't think I think a lot of people haven't fully processed that yet, that the 7th generation is now done. So please let me know in the comment section below any of your memories of the 7th gen, and have a good day, guys. Play on.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Why don't you drop us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything we're doing around here. Click on the right for more 2-Bit podcasts, and click the video on the left if you want to see some 2-Bit reviews. Once again, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it.